Sangia. Akuma. Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Checks with a projectile. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Good anti-air. Can't tech the throw. Trips them up. Player one, oh! Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Combo with the target adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The pressure is KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Throws them to negate the block. Player one can build off this lead. Hits them with a stop and bop. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Parries the projectile. The drive impact is denied. Throws them. What's next? Both fighters planning something? Zones with the fireball. Grabs and throws them away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses their drive to max. Burnout activates. Knockdown and player one is dumb KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Ooh, what a smart throw. Forward rush. Smart play with a brook drive rush. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Taps him on the toe. Plenty of health. Throws him. What's next? Player two with the tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Perfectly executed. Player two survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Sakuhado. Brushes that off and keeps going. The combo's there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Brushes off the impact. Perfect air-to-air. Very solid corner strike. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh, easy tech. Sakuhado does a good job of pushing back. Okay, creating some space here. Reads their mind and techs the throw. KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Can't tech the throw. Hits him with a stopping block. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Throws a fireball. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. All in with a rush. Hits them with the fire. A quick breather. They decide to take a breather to regroup. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Doing some quick planning? Demon Raid now? Demon Raid? Knockout and? So, what's next? Can this drive bring it back? Counting on the super to do the job. One chance here may drive impact misses. Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 survives that 10th.
A new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Goes for the throw. Good parry there, and the impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Whoa, hold on. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Oh, with the drive impact. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Checks him with the projectile. Trying to read each other here? Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Akuma's going in. They both showed their hands a little. Hits them with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Hits them with the fire. Fireball baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 ends up looking to impress with this super. Spans all 3 bars to give up one applied hardest love tap. Take a sip. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Both fighters planning something? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Zanku Hadouken. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink? Ooh, what a smart throw! Going in, springs forward with a drive rush. Ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. That combo finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Zones with the fireball. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Super to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Catches him with simple collapse. We're about to see Akuma when he really means business. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Looking for a hole. Knocked him out of the air. Throws. Both sides getting ready. Noticeable look. Gotta do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. Hadouken. There's the burnout. Oh, here we go. Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. Opens them right up. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throw leaves them wide open. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. All right, on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Goes for the drive rush there. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Oh, easy tag. Player one needs to deal with this burnout, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. It goes for the super art? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Spends a little gauge for the Misaki KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Impact's a no-go. Throws them to negate the block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Will that drive impact get punished? Both fighters springs forward with the drive rush. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Experiencing burnout. Player two will look to apply pressure. Uses the gauge for a super arm. No cookout complete without Imperial down. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What anti-air in the clutch? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Zakuhado. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Fist. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player one can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it, then gets the counter hit and the win. Player two survived that tense mirror match.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready yourself. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? Gets a good read on their opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? We've reached the midway point of the end, and both fighters are at about even life. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws it. What's next? Misses the drive impact. It's a big gamble and rips out a KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player one creates a good corner. Smart play to stop the opponent there. A super art? That's not gonna hit. Goes for the Misaki. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive is ready. Both fighters tomahawk busted. Scrap, this is gonna hurt. Throw leaves him wide, tries to act quickly, but closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips him up. Whoa, hold on. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Big counter, takes a trip. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Down to the wire. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A quick breather. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Zanku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Yo, are they actually dead? This might be a pivotal super art. Noticeable life lead is cleared for landing. Escapes the corner. Doing some quick planning? Tries to make something happen. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are raring to go. Hits up the counter. This is going to be cute, risky play, but it pays off. Amazing. Player 2, solid anti-air. Player 2 can't let this and whiffs. They're wide open. No, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Close range projectile. Just cleared for landing. Corrects them. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Throw tech. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. Throws them. Amazing. Meets them air to air. Both they are done. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Goes for the low kick. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Steps back to start things off. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Big low, reaching heavy. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Ooh. Hits them with a stop and bomb. It's a good spot to use the super. Comes crashing down on them with the Bushin beat. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They knew that throw was coming. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Well-timed corner switch. Oh, easy tech. Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Trying to read each other here? The jump-in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Knockdown. Goes for a projectile to try and chase, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Uses it with this super art connect. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? All right, what's coming up next? Come off a super art. Goes for the jump-in. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now. And everything brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that. Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Time to reassess the situation? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Throws a fireball. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. All in with the rush. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Noticeable luck and whiffs! They're wide open! How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 survived that tense mirror match! How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Nice solid counter. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Throws him down. All right. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Lots of aggression from both sides. The timing was on point with that parry. Takes a trip. Player one is just about out of drive after that. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Very solid corner switch. Nice crossover. In the corner, but gets the parry. Throws him. What's next? Player two chases him down. Overdrop KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player two springs forward with a drive rush. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player two is working with a better grip and leads some big damage. What'll happen here? All in with a rush. Drive in fact misses. Links it. Oh, the throw connects. This is gonna hurt. What were they thinking? Solar plexus strike. This is a critical moment. Here comes the corner. What's this Shikuhara gonna do? What a finish! Player two comes away with the win.
challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Opts for the throw. Trips him up. Counter hit throw there. What's the play here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Checks him with the projectile. The jump in is hold your breath. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up and down to the wire? They cancel out each other's move. Player two chases them down, takes a trip. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Player two will need to play it conservative until they hit them with a stopping bomb. Doesn't experiencing burnout. Jumps up, clutch, anti-air, throws them. What'll happen here? Off the overall hit. Akuma flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Holds out with the block. Opts for the throw. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Drive gauge finally recovers. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready? KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The grab misses. Grabs him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Blocks it. Hits the opener throw out of the tunnel. Knockdown and KO! Player two took no time to finish that fight.
A new challenger.
Gimme that drama, gimme that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Big counter. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. That drive impact is blocked. This will KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. This is gonna be bad news. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive beat. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Smart play with the throw. Hits them with a stop and pop. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. A quick breather. Going on the offensive. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, he's with a rush! Looking for a chance. Close range projectile. Punish counter on reaction. Put the exclamation point on that with it. Oh, kisses the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Fantastic awareness. Going on the offensive. Player one links it! Ooh, you couldn't Super Art do anything? Solar Plexus strike! Turning it right up with a super! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player two is nothing stops this train. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a hole. The buffet is open! Player two, with the rhythm, escapes with the reversal. Are you kidding me? Player two made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits the drive. Blocks the impact. Throws them to negate the block. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Back throw goes for the super art. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Fires off an overdrive. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Were they baiting them into that? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Breaks the block with a throw. The throw whip finishes them with a drive impact. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Nothing but air for the impact. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Reads them. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They were looking up. Picks the air throw. Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to max speed to Hadouken. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Smart play with the throw. Gutsy play with the grab. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. What's the next move? Burnout activates. Experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of unleashing the beast and ready to play mix-up. Changes the pace with the fire. All the throw connects. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. Will they go all in without drive? What's this Chico Hano gonna do? They both decide what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Picks the air throw. Will that drive impact get punished? Backs them into the corner. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Takes or goes for the super art? Was looking for that jump attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Backstep rolling attack? You've got to be mindful of who finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. The next round is beginning. Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Connects with the throw. Pumps the brakes on the impact. And whip. They're wide open. And experiencing burnout. Jumps in. Chisels them down. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smart play with the throw. Jumps. They anticipated that throw. Oh my, the throw tag. Nothing stops this train. With super arts into play. It's super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. What will they do next? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The jump in is the... No! This will break them! Okay, here we go. Genius read with that throw escape. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Drops them hard. Clutch splash anti-air. All the throw connects. Looking for a hole. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the impact? Squashed. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Holy! It's that with confidence. When burns out. There's no hesitation or regret. Hits him with the NSW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done.
Well fought.
Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. They knew that throw was coming. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The super armor does its job. Player 2 has the life lead. What's the play here? Opts for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed command. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Oh! Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Beats it up with a combo into super. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Picture perfect punish count. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see brushes that off and keeps going. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Jumps in. The throw missed. Player 1 will look to apply genius read with that throw escape. Knockdown and knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Burns out. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a connects with the throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Comes with a kick. Here comes the corner pressure. Quick medium, nothing stops this train. Spends the meter. What now? What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Holy! Player 2 taps him on the dome. Charges up the platform. Oh, there's a burnout. Oh my, the throw tech. Are we gonna see a comeback? Sets up with the jump. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throw is denied. What a read! Dashes. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. The low kick connects. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip.
My turn.
Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Oh, easy tech. Somehow pushes back, hold your breath. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Take it. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 chases them down. Checks them with the projectile. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick hits. Both fighters planning something. Shinku Hadouken. Big super hard hit. It's on. Player 2 leaves. Oh, what's this? Finishes them with a drive impact. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Opts for the throw. Knockdown. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Takes a trip. That drive impact doesn't get through. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact is blocked. Parries the projectile. Fireball into the corner. The Shinku Hadouken in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hit them with a stop and bomb. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the jump. Oh, burnout triggered. Gets the combo. Finishes it with the anti-air. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters are raring to go. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player connects with the throw. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Overdrive Hadou. Punish counter on reaction. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Amazing. Oh, yo, Rock Super here? Noticeable knocked them out of the air. They were in their head. Player 1 comes away with the win.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What's the play here? They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 has the life lead. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right. Can't tech the throw. with a target combo. Knockdown. Gets the counter hit throw. Player 1 is maintained. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Mid experiencing burnout. What's the next move? Player 2, how will they utilize this? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but still, any corner you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jumps in. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Still, plenty of time left. A quick breather. Excellent block. Full SA meter. Anti-air in the clutch. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Jumps. All the throw connects. Gets into perfect fireball range. Where did you know they were waiting for that? Flashes it. More fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Ends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This may turn into a big chance. Player, there's a drive impact. There's a burnout. Player, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1, solid anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. It burns out. Genius read imposes their will spectacularly for the win. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases them down. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Neither of them willing to back off here. They're being absolutely intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. Barely blocks the brushes that off and keeps going. Good instinct suspend fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player experiencing burnout. Player 2 with Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Okay, here we go. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Life lead is there. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What's next? They gotta go. Pro switch chisels them down. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Both fighters look to set things up as they can pump the brakes on the impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This is the time to use correct them. So, what's next? Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Player 2 connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Holy! And whip! They're wide open! I assume the pleasantries are just about... Wow, sat and waited for this opening! There's a drive impact! Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Side switch! Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Wall flat into the guard frame. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Shakes things up with Chronicle from above. Oh my god, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Timely side switch there, which will let him get... Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to some heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Slides and goes for the legs. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Still scrapping for the smart play to stop the opponent there. Big throws. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. What's the next move? Escapes the throw. Dropping. Brushes that off and keeps going. Break. Ooh, what a smart throw. This is a drive impact misses. Going in. Burnout activates. A real gypsum for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. The combo's there. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 with the life lead. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. And a super activate KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. They just won't stop switching sides. What'll happen is smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Impact squash goes to the air. Player 2 burnout activates. We're so close to the anti-air in this one. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 chases them down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That barely connected, but it still counts. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Decides to spend the meter to open up. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes off the impact. Hits with the overhead. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive to spends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps. Player 2 will need to parry the impact, not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact is denied. Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
A new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Shinku Hadouken! A quick breather. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Time to reassess the situation? What's the next move? Target locked and scoop. Too much. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs them. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh no, they're stunned. Goes for the throw. Both fighters are trying not to get... just goes for it at this range. Time to shatter some life bars and dreams. Hope you like gardening, because you're about to be planted. Player 2 just put themselves on equal foot. The drive impact doesn't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna take it? Breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're big time whip. Checks with a medium. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown and drops him hard. Quick knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 1, will this super art do anything? Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up!
A jump? Back to the cross-up attack. What's next? Shakes things up with the fireball. The low. Hugs nothing but air. Both up. What? Ah! They're in range. We get that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Ugh, take a seat. What a sick one! What a sick punish counter! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Nothing stops this train. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Checks with a projectile. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Not shy with the grab. Jumps up. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Takes a trip. Risky up-close scrap still going. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Just goes for it at this range. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Well fought!
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Had the radar up and running. Goes for the command grab. Brushes off the impact. The throw misses. Can't tech the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Heading in, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 chases them down. How will they utilize this? Throw leaves them wide open. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Strings it all together. Was looking for that jump attack. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 can build off this lead. What'll happen is hit them with a stop and bomb. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jumps up. Jumps. Blocks the impact. Looking for a chance. Good job escaping that kick. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Boom. KO. Player 2 brings it.
Challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin. This round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Absorbs the attack down to the wire. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Adds on a bit extra to that. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Both players with no drive in the tank. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1, the kick hits! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sticks the combo. Medium kick hit. Took him to the corner and a slap. Hits him with a stop and bomb. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2, no cookout complete without a Kyrion's end. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Both fighters planning something? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1 can wreck them. This is a complete shutdown. Uses that wall pressure. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Demon Raid? Last round saw some incredibly calm nerves despite the odds stacked against them. This will be a big win if they can keep it up. Looking for a chance. Drops them from the air. All in with a rush. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Wait, burnout. Do they need to do that? Both sides drops that off. Tons of space to do clutch anti-air. Scuffle finds the target. Hadouken. Okay, here we go. Who are they swinging at? There's a burnout. I can't believe it. Fires off of his gun. Goes all out with the super hard. Take a seat. It is over. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Still very early in the round. Grabs him. Okay, we're in the early sticks down to the wire. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Very solid corner switch. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Combo with the target combo. Hits them with a stop and block. Uses their drive to max Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Zanku Hadouken attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 has the meter lead. Goes for the jump in. Took him to the corner in a flash. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Whiffs with that huge attack. Gets the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh, putting the cherry on top. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Well-timed command throw there. Who's going to break the silence first? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. All right. The super armor does its job. Checks them with the projectile. Taking stock. That drive impact doesn't get through. Limited resources at hand right now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? It's a good job of pushing back. In a dire situation, they can't beat it up with a combo into super. Goes end-to-end with a Blazing Hawk. Nice damage. Shows a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Next hit will end the round. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Shinku Hadouken! Both fighters planning something? Just goes for it at this range. Player 1, he's in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Was looking for that jump attack. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Checks him with the projectile. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Trying to read each other here? Bumps up! Time's the only thing moving here. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Jump? A quick breather. There's a change of sides. Hits him with a stop and bop. Jumps in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has it empty. The drive impact doesn't work. Jumps up, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Player, burnout activates. The next touch may decide this round. Close range projectile. Fire! What's next? No! Critical art now? Player 2 doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
A new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. What's the play here? Throws him down. Surprises him with a drive rush. Down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner on the Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.